All right, Shalom. For the front, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Harakak, Kodash Bakatan. Give honor to the apostles of the great millstone and to all the argument across the globe, teaching the word truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone camp in Chicago with a little quick hit. Um, just going into this young thug situation. I'm not really, it's not a big deal one way or another. But just give you an example that you're going to reap what you sow, all right? And nobody gets away with the price to pay, all right, for the leading astray and the turning away against the Lord, man. And this guy, Young Thug and Young Gunna and them, they're rappers, entertainers, or whatever, and they're very prideful. Their lyrics are derogatory and offensive, so to speak. All right, they talk about drugs and murders and adultery and just a lot of things that goes on in the streets, man. But him being charged now, he's starting to see the things that he rap about. He's not really about that, man. A lot of these rappers will sit there and they do and say a lot of things on their record, but in real life, they're doing none of that, And now he's in a situation where he's being uncomfortable. All right, and this is just the Lord bumping their heads, rendering a little judgment here. All right. I just want to get into this little statement, and I'm Lord willing, just let's edifying. And this is it's on Friday, May 13th, a lawyer for Young Thug filed an emergency motion with the Georgia Superior Court alleging that the rapper has been jailed in inhumane conditions and requested he be granted an expeditious bond hearing or be placed in a non-torturous environment while behind bars. He ain't seen torture yet, all right? Let's skip down. It says those conditions are said to consist of solitary confinement, total isolation, a windowless cement compartment with only a bed and a toilet, and an overhead light which remains on 24 hours a day, preventing any sleep, rest, or meditation, no access to any type of media, including TV or internet, and no opportunity to exercise, shower, or have human contact aside from his attorneys, man. All right, so he's going through what every other inmate goes through, man. All right, his lyrics, his lifestyle, the people he associated with, all right, should have told you the conditions, man. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, man. And just it's something to be said when you have these rappers put on such a pedestal and have such a platform and voice, all right, and they can reach out and affect so many people that they do it in a negative sense, all right. But they trap or die, they rap or die, they do this and do that, and they promote it to your kids and have your kids doing it. And then when they get caught up, they tell the judge that they're an entertainer and just all part of an act, But it's good to talk about how he says that he's at sport, you see. There's Proverbs 26, start at 17. He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. As the madman who casteth firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and saith, am not I in sport? All right? And that's what these rappers do, man. They out there deceiving you. All right? No matter what you think they got going on, like for all these charters or whatever, all right? Very few of these guys are actually living the life that they say they're living in their music, man. All right? And these rappers are here to deceive you. They're here to lead you the wrong way. All right, all they do is promote a stereotype of black culture that's frowned upon not only by the Most High, all right, but it has the other nations looking at you like you're a piece of like you're a fool, man. You see? So is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and saith, am not I in sport? Right, man. You know, and the fancy cars, the jewelry, clothes, the extravagant lifestyle that they portray. All that is to get you to fall that snare, man. So we see, young fellas cross dressing, high heel wearing, lipstick putting on, thing, man. And our kids and people who are impressionable, they see that, and they're walking around in the same spirit and vibration as these guys, man. You see? All right. There was some more. Let me see. Oh, right. So Ecclesiastes 11:9 says, "Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things the Most High will bring thee into judgment." All right, so all these years he's been going around the globe in private jets and at these Met Galas. All right, no thing has been held from him. He has access to all the best alcohol, the best women, the finest of the clothes, the best parties, the best restaurants, the best clubs. All right, he rubs elbows with other celebrities without a care in the world. Just know that there's gonna become a time where you gotta pay the piper, man. All right, and Yahweh Shai is the ultimate piper. You see? We'll just keep talking about an hour of pleasure, or an hour of pain. Let's see. Another word hour might be in there. I think it's in there. That's what I do. Sirach 11:29, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. In the day of affliction, there's no remembrance of prosperity. Right, man. When they're going around and living life without a care in the world, you taking pictures with stacks of money, holding to your ear like it's a phone, and you're walking around with suitcases of money and another suitcase full of watches, and spreading money on the bed, and you don't think about where you came from, the affliction that we're still in. You're still an Israelite in America, and the curses are still cleaving onto you, man. As we're now seeing. So in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. In the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity, man. Right, man. You sitting in a jail cell, man. You can't, you just can't tell your butler to bring the Bentley around the front. All right, you can't call Maria to tell you to fix a meal. You see, you can't get up and go where you want and go in your walk-in closet and pick out one of your $1,500 suits and a few $1,000 pair of shoes. You see? All right. It says, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord, verse 26, For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end his deeds shall be discovered, man. All right, it's also we talking about the missiles, but hey, when the affliction arises, nobody's thinking about all the good times. Man, you thinking about getting the hell up out of there, or what's gonna happen to me next. You see? Let me get this. Among my people I found wicked men. I think it's in Psalms. Let me see. I know I probably missed it. Slakia. This is Jeremiah 5:26. It says, "For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men." All right, and that's what that whole little group, man. They put on an image, all right, that in a lifestyle that they may not be living, but they know that Jake is simple. But they're gonna try to emulate the things they see, and they're gonna, they're not gonna have the money, the lawyer money, or a powerful attorney to get them out of the jail, man. All right. They're not have the same opportunity, all right, of a defense as a millionaire, man. You see? That was basically it, man. Just a little quick hit, something to get the spirit going. All right. So, Lord willing, let's find us next time. Shalom.